أمرغي.
O my heart, which I had from my mother, O my heart, which I had upon earth, where did you come from? And who is your mother? You know the mother of your body, but who is the mother of your heart? Nut regulates the movement of all planetary spheres, and for us the most important ones are the sun and moon. Plus she has this affinity with water, and guess what? The gravitational pull of the moon is the principal cause for the ocean's high and low tides here on Earth. That's right, the moon's orbits cause the water levels to rise and fall daily, and twice a month during new and full moon phases, it can cause quite extreme weather conditions. Now, all of that's still on the planetary level, but what about us? Because the netters function within our own body and psyche also. So let's take a look at how those same phenomena can manifest within us. Have you ever noticed more extreme reactions or mood fluctuations during new or full moons, in yourself or in others around you? Do you know the difference between astronomy and astrology? Both are sacred sciences that are very closely linked. Astronomy being the more analytical study of planetary movements, and I spoke about that in parts 1 and 2, whereas astrology deals with the effects these same movements can have on organic life on Earth, which includes us. The 28-day lunar cycle, for example, regulates a woman's menstrual period, while the seasons of the year bring about radically different weather conditions that greatly affect all of us. And like the tides, these are just a few of the things caused by Nut's silent movement of the sun and moon, while the influence of other planets and even very distant star constellations like the zodiac signs are far more subtle. Yet all fall within the celestial cycles of Nut. And in the temple teaching, astronomy and astrology were studied together, like two sides of the same coin. Modern science tells us that our bodies are made up of 60% water. Now for me that's just another meaningless statistic, but what we can know is that we do drink a lot of water. And in the intensely hot, dry conditions of Egypt, that's an absolute necessity. All water in Egypt came from the Nile and was considered sacred, and being in the middle of a desert made it all the more precious. Keeping the body hydrated is very important, so we drink water, we cook with water, and it enters into our food. But don't simply assume those waves on her dress are water. Remember that hieroglyph, commonly called the wave pattern, is the symbol for energy that flows like waves, and water is just one of the fluids that Nut regulates. Just as precious as that God-given Nile water is your blood that flows through your veins 24 hours a day. And then there are all the other body fluids like lymph, saliva, and sperm, all of which carry things like hormones, electrolytes, plasma. You start to get it? All of these things are transported around your body. Transport being a significant part of Nut's principal function of motion, And what's the best way to transport something on water or waves? A boat, or bark, as the Egyptians called them. Boats were held in high esteem in Egypt, yet the importance of a boat is not the boat itself, but what the boat carries. And Nut, being a female principle, makes her that which contains. Just think of the bark of Ra. The bark is almost redundant because what you think about first is Ra, and only second that he is sailing or being carried. Think of the solar barks beside the Great Pyramid of Giza, and all the models preserved in so many tombs, some of them making the pilgrimage to Abydos. Again, it's not about the boat itself, but what it's carrying. So now let's look again at the famous ceiling of the Dendera temple. This is not just an image of the sky above your head. From the moment Nut gives birth to Ra at sunrise, a whole procession of boats sail across her belly, each one carrying or transporting something different. We can call them netters, personifications of cosmic laws. Those very same laws that are operating throughout the entire universe. And applying the principle as above, so below, what's being carried above enters into the wave or energy channels within Nut's and also your body. This is how the netter Nut not only regulates the flow of your body fluids, but also makes absolutely sure that each of them is carrying the vital elements needed to maintain your body in a perfect state of physical well-being. Each of the netters represents a divine function or quality. And within your own body right now, in this very moment, there are countless netters that are carrying out these functions without your conscious awareness. All of these are managed by Nut's son, Seth, who we'll get to in a later video, and he represents your innate consciousness and instinct. Back to Nut. Remember that the wave hieroglyph on her dress means energy. And she's not only regulating all of your physical body fluids, but she's also monitoring the ebb and flow of your psyche, which falls under the governance of her daughter Nephthys, twin sister and wife of Seth in the myth. Your biological mother carried you in her womb until the day of your birth, but your heart is a totally unique divine creation. I'm not speaking about the organ within your chest, but as we just saw, that organ regulates the flow of blood that's carrying all the precious ingredients your body needs on thousands of little boats. In sacred literature, the heart refers to the secret inner heart, which is governed by Nephthys, whose mother is Nut. So effectively, Nut is the mother of your heart. So I hope this video helped you to begin seeing how Nut operates within your own body and psyche, and not just as something hovering up there in space, or even telling your horoscope on the ceiling of Dendera Temple. She can be doing that too, but my aim with this series is to bring you back to a conscious awareness of the cosmic laws operating within you and around you, not just as abstract concepts, but as practical realities that you can observe and begin to work with in your daily life. Because remember, you too are part of this great cosmic dance that we're all involved in. So when you'd like to keep dancing with me, hit the like and subscribe buttons. And think about supporting the channel, because making these videos is now my full-time job and every little helps. So thank you for your support and for watching, and let's keep dancing to the music of Sheikh Mohsen.